We've all seen a Lord Cloak and Dagger player that wasn't the brightest, but I think that's because they end up making some huge mistakes that I see repeated on totally different players, which is why I think Cloak and Dagger players have a bad stigma in general. Today, I'll be exposing the worst mistakes most Cloak and Dagger players make and showing you how to fix them by going over a game replay from one of my viewers where they played Cloak and Dagger in bronze. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I guarantee you'll learn something. Let's see here. Rank Bronze 2. Genuinely, I feel like I played well this game. Apart from a few bad ults, I don't feel like I made any game-losing plays that put my team at a disadvantage. Maybe I'm missing something, so I'd like to know what mistakes I made and what I could have done differently to secure the win. Well, this is bronze, so probably just turning on your monitor is the first step. Let's see what you could be doing better to get out of bronze. It's kind of difficult to get out of bronze these days, because not many people have monitors anymore or headphones. So let's see here. Now on Cloak and Dagger, what matters is staying alive, your positioning, making sure to use your cooldowns in the right way and not wasting your ultimates like a monkey. So let's see, are you a monkey? We're gonna find out. Interesting team here, triple support. First of all, it hasn't even been 20 seconds into the game. What is this bubble? Who are you trying to help? Let's look at it again. What is this bubble? There's nobody in it. Why? Why are you pressing the bubble? To heal the ground. You don't want to use the bubble if there's no need for the bubble. This guy hasn't even taken damage. You also cannot heal the enemies with your bubble, so already in the first 20 seconds, you have already wasted a cooldown. In most cases, the bubble is for yourself, so you don't die, or to hold a corner or something for the tank. If no one has taken damage, do not use bubble. You're also playing on 180 ping, so maybe get better internet. That is one way. Regardless, let's take some more looks. So already, you have wasted a cooldown. That's a nice white curtain. That is fine. However, as this is bronze, I don't think it would be too dangerous for you to just walk up and press the black curtain and black the enemies, because the black curtain on Cloak and Dagger is very strong. It makes them blind, makes them take more damage. You want to black the enemies as often as you can. So it's okay to play far so that you are safe. However, especially here, you can walk up a little bit and just black the enemies. Now, you could say, well, we're not walking up because blah, blah, blah. But once again, a way for you to walk up is just black the enemies. It has been almost a minute in the entire game and you have not used the black curtain once. That combined with the way you used the bubble is telling me that your cooldown usage is kind of poor. Except the white curtain. The white curtain seems to be okay. Please black them. Please black them. Please black them. Black, black. It's very easy. You just press quick shift, look here, black them. Just black them. Please. Okay, they die to Scarlet Witch. It's bronze. Whatever. How does Emma die to Scarlet Witch? How does Spider-Man die to Scarlet Witch? There's one Scarlet Witch and 4 people. How does she not die? No one can hit anything. Oh my god, this is bronze. Whatever, I just wanted to understand. Still, it has been a minute and a half in the game and you have not used the black curtain once. You are also playing from Narnia. So when your team wants to push up, you are in Narnia and you're not there with them to assist. If you played with your Emma as she walked up, you could have blacked the enemies very easily. So it has been too long and you haven't used the black curtain a single time. Bubble there. Could say it's bad, but I think it was fine. Not the worst one. At least you were trying to heal people. Like here. Okay, ultimate. That ultimate, not bad. However, Okay, I was about to say don't walk out of your ultimate. At least you didn't walk out of your ultimate. Nice. That's fine. So I think another issue is you are thinking that staying back means you are safe, and that is correct. However, there is a difference between staying the furthest back of your team and being in fucking Narnia. You don't want to be too far back. You want to be far enough so that the enemy tanks cannot hit you, and maybe the enemy DPS cannot hit you, or like you generally want to LOS the enemy DPS, but you don't want to be in your spawn. So walk up a little bit further and use the black curtain. Like you need to black some enemies. You haven't used it once. I think the only time you've used your black curtain is when you ulted, and that's not good enough. Bubble there. Sure, whatever. Probably bad. See, now would have been a way better moment to bubble. Also, if you need burst healing, the white curtain is your go-to. Like that. Still, once again, look where the Strange is. You could very easily just walk up a little bit further, black the Strange, and force him to back away because he can't see shit because he will be blind. The black curtain is your big offensive tool. Use it. Bubble yourself there is fine, I would say. You did forget about the other healer. You did almost... You kind of leave the Gambit to die. Okay, enemies portaling. Now, this is bronze, so I'm not expecting you to have insane reaction time. However, I do think you had enough time to swap to Cloak and fade away. I would say this is plenty of time to swap to Cloak and fade away. You can, in fact, react to this and fade so you don't get hit. Or, if you don't want to swap and fade, you can also just bubble at your feet, so at least you get healing while this happens, so that you don't even have to swap. Now, yes, you are on ping. However, I still think you could bubble yourself here. And bubbling yourself here, like in the middle, so you bubble yourself and maybe the Hawkeye, would have been very good. Okay, nice bubble or like white curtain there. But once again, right here, you could very easily black some dudes. Just black them. Just walk a little bit and black them, man. You haven't used it once, please. You want to be using the black curtain every time. It's what, like 12-second cooldown? As soon as you have it, swap to Cloak and use it on the enemies. You get more damage, you make the enemies under pressure, you make them back away. Use it. Just use it. And you might also need an internet upgrade, yes. Okay. This ultimate, it's an offensive ultimate. I get it, but I think this is a desperate. Especially because I think your Emma is still in spawn. Yeah, especially because your Emma is still in the spawn room, and so she won't be able to do anything here. Plus, there are 2 enemies dead. Plus, in this team comp specifically, where you have Gambit ultimate is the offensive ultimate. Your ultimate should be the defensive one, in general. So, not only was this just out of nowhere, random, but because of that, you also stacked it with the Gambit, which, you know, not ideal. So I don't think you should have ulted here. My ultimate is ready, so I'm pressing it. No. Okay, at least maybe you get a kill with the ultimate. Or something. Okay, at least you get value out of it. However, I am pretty sure this would have worked just with Gambit's ultimate. I don't think yours was needed. Also, you can fade away the Jeff, but once again, reaction time, fine. But you can fade away the Jeff. Wow, you can fade, you can black him. Finally, you used the black. And you still didn't kill him. Also, you can see right here, you see in the bottom right, you can see the cooldown of your black curtain. You see now it's 1 second. You see when you use it and you swap, you can see the cooldowns of the other form in the bottom right, which means, like I said earlier, you can very easily use the black curtain on cooldown. You have it, boom, black the enemies. It's what? 10-second cooldown. You could literally black the enemies 5 times a minute. That's extra damage, making them blind, applying pressure on them. It doesn't matter if it's just the tanks, it's still good pressure for those 5 seconds or how long the blackness lasts. You haven't used it. I think you've used it less than 5 times this entire game, which is a lot of lost value. Like right here. You are inside Mantis ultimate, which means you don't need that much healing or any, so you could very easily black some people and even go into cloak form and do some damage because you are inside Mantis ultimate, so you don't need that much healing. Just black them. Like this, thank you. Thank you. You see, because you blacked the Emma, I think, although she's in diamond form, so I don't think it applies. See, you blacked these guys and they can't see the Emma to heal her because they're fucking blind. Let's look at this cloak. See, she doesn't even see her own Emma. You got the Emma killed because you blacked them. You see how powerful it is? Use them. Use that shit. You gotta use the black curtain as often as you have it. You can see the cooldown in the bottom right. It's coming up. Swap to cloak and black them. Also, in this case, the bubble is wrong. You should bubble yourself because you're almost dead. See, like you're 5 HP. 45 actually. This is where you bubble yourself. Like at the floor. You bubble yourself. The bubble is for you first and your teammates after. If your teammates really need the bubble, by all means, give it to them. But other than that, try to keep it for yourself so that you don't die. Because if you're dead, the teammates cannot get healed. You cannot heal your teammates if you're dead. And once again, try to black them. Maybe not right now because they are far away, but try to black them. Bubble yourself, there you go. And you black him, well done. And there you go, see? This was good cooldown usage. You bubble yourself, you black the guy, you live and kill him. Do more of that. Also use the white curtain here, like you should use that earlier. You should use the white curtain earlier, like now. Because the white curtain gives burst healing a little bit and gives healing boost to the teammates that you white. So right now you would very easily white the Emma. Give her burst healing and increased healing. Okay, we got ultimate. Once again, you could say it's bad. I think it's okay. No, I think this one is fine. Offensive cloak ult, especially into triple support, it's not the worst. Like, it's not the worst. However, it does seem like once again you are pressing it the second you have it. And this to me sounds like it's a bad habit. You have the bad habit of pressing the ultimate as soon as you have it. The ultimate by itself, I don't think it's bad because you can use it to push. And in triple support, I think this is fine because you're gonna have other ultimates. So I don't think this is that bad. Nice getting some kills. So this is nice. Wasn't that bad. Also, once again, yes, black them. You need to black them more often. You gotta black them, bro. You gotta black them. Black them hard and as often as you can. I think bubbling here is fine, but once again you can very easily just, you know, really quickly, boom, black them and back into cover. Just really quickly, just peek, black them, and you go back into some cover. It's so easy. We have ultimate, we're gonna use it right now, I think. No? The one time you should have used your ultimate instantly to save this Emma, the one time you should have used your ultimate instantly, you don't do it. Like, why are we waiting here? To be honest, the Emma was probably dead regardless. Still, you didn't try. And I think it's because of your ping. Like, it does seem like you have quite a lot of ping. So maybe get that checked out, you know. Genuinely, this might be a ping diff. Regardless, yeah, this might genuinely be a ping diff. Oh my god, guys, it's going up. Look at this. I think genuinely the best advice beside everything is just buy better internet. This is quite rough, isn't it? You do not want to be playing with this kind of ping. You will be hard capped by your internet and your ping because there's only so much you can do if everything you see is like a second behind. Like you don't even see what's going on because of course you have 5,000 million ping. So it's understandable that you can't react in time and you can't really do stuff in time because everything you see is way delayed. Still, everything else I've said applies. So using the black curtain more, not wasting your bubble, not wasting your ultimate. Look right here, when the enemies are pretty close, you could very easily black these guys. Easily black these guys. It would apply pressure onto them. Like this, there you go, nice. It doesn't really get them killed, but it applies pressure. You see how the enemy Emma is basically almost dead every time? Now, why are we walking up? Why are we walking into the enemy tanks? Halo, you could very easily have continued to play on this corner. Well, not right now because your Emma is dead. Why? I don't know, but why are we walking into the enemy tanks? You see, this is an enemy tank. This is an enemy tank. You probably don't want to, you know, walk into their face and die. Like this. Now once again, blacking them, nice. But you could have just, you know, used your fade. And if you really want to reposition, you can use the fade and fly above them to reach your position. So once again, not enough blacking and too much ping. Like, this is just painful for you as well, no? Okay, I want to see your next ultimate. Because when you are on attack, using an offensive ultimate, sure, whatever, understandable. But do you use the same on defense? Gambit ulted himself and himself alone, whatever. It is what it is. Please don't. Why? Why? Okay, so it does seem to me like every time you have gotten your ultimate, you instantly press it. Stop. Stop it. Your ultimate must have a reason. Usually to save yourself from something like Punisher ultimate or Strange ultimate. You don't want to just send it for no reason. Now, it will probably work out because this is bronze, but this is a bad habit to have. You see, because now, if you ult early, the enemy team can ult after you, and they have the advantage because they have extra ultimate time. So this is why you don't want to ult early for no reason like this. See, now the Strange is ulting, and you don't have your ultimates to counter it, because you've used it randomly. Every single one of your ultimates has been pressed the second you got it, except that one on the Emma, which to me signals that this is a bad habit you have, where you instantly press your ultimate, when instead you should be using it for a reason, like I said, to counter something like a Punisher ultimate, like a Strange ultimate. Or if the enemy team is using a Cloak and Dagger ultimate first, and you use yours to match it. See? Imagine if you had your ultimate now, it would have been a lot more useful, instead of just sending it randomly for no reason, like you did. I still think you're playing way too far back. Like, I would be playing maybe around here or something, so that you can very easily black the enemies. I think playing back, like I said, is not bad, because you want to not die on support, but there's a difference between playing back and playing in Narnia. So I think you want to just play slightly behind your tank, maybe like this, right? You don't want to, obviously you don't want to be here, but you also don't want to be all the way in the back. Like, this is way too far. So maybe here, so you have some cover, so you can black the enemies. You can also play sometimes like around here, so you can black the enemies and you have the cover of the ramp, so you can back away as well if you can, or in this corner. So you got to think about your positioning in terms of usefulness of the position. Like, you gotta be closer so that you have it's useful, because you can black the enemies because you're closer to the enemies. This bubble kind of wasted, maybe, but at least you did try to heal your teammates.
Jury, executioner!
Also, blacking the Punisher in his ultimate is very good. You're probably gonna press your ultimate again. Yeah, well, You know, in this case, it's understandable because you are about to lose the point, but still, I feel like you left your Emma to die too many times, and your ultimates just in general have been... I think you could have had better ultimates. Yeah, see, the enemy team is using an ultimate. You don't have it. GG, well played. I would also once again be looking to black the enemies. Again, you want to black the enemies. Oh my god, you're missing out on so much value by not blacking them. Like that, there you go. That's nice. Do it every time you have it. If you don't, you miss out. You could fade away this. Nice, you did fade it away. Nice. Overall, you haven't played that badly. However, get your internet fixed. Secondly, use the black curtain more often. Every time you have it. Thirdly, stop pressing your ultimate the second you have it. Think about your ultimate a little bit ahead. Do you need it to counter maybe a Punisher ultimate? Do you need it to counter maybe a Phoenix ultimate? Or a Strange ultimate, or a Groot ultimate, or whatever. Stop using it for no reason just because you have it. And stop playing so far back. So play a bit closer to your team. Don't just go all the way back in Narnia. You want to just play, you know, slightly behind your tank. Obviously not in your tank's ass, but also not in fucking Narnia. So like, I would say this is right now a decently good position, right? Not in Narnia, and not super far away either. See, because you are in a good range to be able to black the enemies, but still it's fairly safe so that you don't just die randomly. And then of course, don't walk into the enemy tanks like you will do in a second here. So there you go. All this being said, if you want your game reviewed like this for free, join the Discord server and make an entry in the Spectating Viewers channel, from where I will probably watch it live on stream here on YouTube or at twitch.tv/CoachDesar. Anyways, thanks for watching. Now go get some wins.